Hello, YouTubers, and welcome to part 2 of Timeless Classics versus Modern Remakes. Now, the next series I'm going to talk about is a very dear favorite of mine, and maybe yours too, who knows. I'm going to talk about Underdog. Oh yeah. I love Underdog. What's not to love about him? He's basically a canine version of Superman. He's got all the same powers, flight, atomic breath, laser eyes, X-ray vision, super strength, super speed, you name it. Underdog, people just don't understand his greatness, but I think he's one of the coolest superheroes ever. I mean, think about it. You're just walking down the street one day and you're like, oh, hey, that's a cute little beagle. But then all of a sudden it just takes off vroom, and just like starts, bam, crashing through buildings and flying and just beating up bad guys. And it talks. It talks. It's just like, there is no need to fear. Underdog is here. It's like, wow. My goodness, that would be like the most awesome thing ever if my dog could do that. I'm sure all of you agree. But still, Underdog's been sadly overlooked over the past few years. People haven't understood his greatness. So when I heard a live action movie was coming out, I'm like, oh my goodness, cool, this could be interesting, but live action? I was kind of hoping for a new animated movie with Underdog. That would be so awesome. I could just picture the epicness right now, the great animation and all the explosions. I'm sure we could get Michael Bay to come in and do a few explosions, a blam here and there, what have you. But no, you'll never guess who ended up doing the live action movie. I'll give you three guesses. One, it's not DreamWorks. Two, it's not Warner Brothers. And three, it's Disney. Hold on. Try to calm myself down. Okie dokie. Now, that was the first bit of bad news from like, oh no, it's Disney. Because let's face it, Disney hasn't exactly had the best track record for doing live action movies. Animation, they're fine. They should stick to that. But live action, no. No, not really. I'd say the last good thing they did in live action was maybe Inspector Gadget. And that was like in 96, 97. Yeah, so I gotta tell you, I wasn't too excited when I found out it was Disney doing this movie. Poster didn't help either. It showed an actual beagle in the Underdog suit, and I was just like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be stupid. So I didn't go in there expecting a whole lot, and when I saw it, well, I gotta say, it wasn't that bad actually. I mean, they captured how Underdog I think would look if he was, in real life. He pretty much looked like a beagle in a cape and a sweater. They captured that part right. Only thing is, a lot, and I mean a lot, is different from the original TV series. Okay, the basic plot is Underdog or Shoeshine starts out as a regular beagle in a police force in Capital City, and he's kind of a screw up. He doesn't have the best sense of smell, so he gets kicked out. And as he's kicked out, he's captured by this man named Cad, who's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Played by Patrick Warburton, who I love. You may know him as the voice of Joe from Family Guy. The guy in the wheelchair, Peter's best friend. Uh, Done a bunch of other voice work too for Disney. He was also Kronk in The Emperor's New Groove. Love that movie, by the way. Anyways, he gets captured by Cad and taken to an evil scientist named Dr. Simon Bar Sinister, who does experiments on dogs to try to create a team of super dogs or something so he can take over the world. So, Shoeshine uh, gets called to be the next guinea pig for his, evil, horrific experiments. Shoeshine, however, manages to escape, but not without getting some of those chemicals spilled onto him. he quickly finds out he has super speed and an atomic bark. But he ends up getting hit by this man's car and not killed though because um, it's apparent that he's been granted superpowers, so he's able to survive something as simple as a car getting hit by a car. So the man takes him home, decides to give him the name Shoeshine because when he helped him up off of the pavement, he started licking his shoes to clean them, like a shoeshine boy would. So takes him home, decides to keep him as a pet for his son Jack. Meanwhile, while the dad's away at work, Jack's home with Shoeshine, and then Shoeshine starts speaking English, and this totally freaks out Jack. He's like, "Whoa, what's going on?" So he wonders what else this dog can do. So he throws a frisbee, and Shoeshine takes after it all fast, like, and then demonstrates all of his other powers, like how he can fly and stuff, and